Back to Recycling Mama's Crafts. Today we're going to be making a red wine soap. We're going to start by taking our wine and putting it in an ice cube tray and freezing it because we're going to replace the water in our soap with the red wine. But we don't want it to burn, so we're going to freeze the wine cubes so when we pour the lye into it, it'll help keep it cooler and keep it from burning the wine, so the soap will have all of that really good wine smell to it.
We don't drink wine, we make soap with it.
What are you talking about? That's
Why,
all
don't you watch Dracula?
I do, but I mean, that's all the wine we need. Why waste this nice bottle of wine?
True.
Alright. Welcome back to Recycling Mama Crafts. Today we're going to be making a red wine and charcoal soap that's going to be swirled. It's the first time I'm working with the red wine. The last time I attempted to use the lye mixed in with frozen stuff, I messed it up. So hopefully this time I don't, because this is the only way I know how to get the red wine into the soap. So, wish me luck with this one. Adding it slowly. This time I'm using a little stick to stir it because I lost my thermometer. I gotta go find it here in a second. So, just getting that mixed in slowly. Brooke, you need to be in the other room right now. Thank you. You cannot be in here for this. Okay. It's starting to, well, the lye's clumping up again. I don't know what is causing this, but the lye is clumping now. It's not dissolving all the way. I really don't know what I'm doing wrong here, but I am going to pause this video and attempt to get this unstuck because I think I'm going to need 2 hands for this. I haven't even put all the lye in here yet. Alright, I'll be back whenever I get this figured out.
You want me over there?
We got the lye water mixed up. This time it didn't turn, the lye didn't turn into the hard crystals. It kind of mushed together and became mushy. So I had to take the stick and I just pushed it against the side until I got it all broken up. And it did eventually dissolve. It just took me a long time to get it to dissolve. But we finally got it down to temperature. And always remember to wear your safety gear and everything when you are making soaps because you don't want to burn yourself. Now this does look a little funny, but this is because I used wine in here. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that in. You always want to pour on the stick to help prevent splashing, because you don't want to get splashed by this stuff. It's very dangerous.
Oh, about the rest of the wine.
Sorry, Aunt Shanna's a bit of a boozer. Now this has a very powerful smell. I was afraid it might burn, but it kind of enhanced the wine smell. There's a lot more oil in this than... Ooh, it's applying fast. Look at that. Oh no.
Oop, more chunks.
Yeah, I've never encountered this before, so... Oh, it's starting to seize up. Maybe we'll get lucky and we can process it out. I didn't even get all the oils blended in yet. Well, some people say you can just keep processing it and you can process the ricing out. Oh wow, that wine brought it immediately to trace. Okay. Well, this one's going to be one that's going to be difficult to deal with. I'm hoping it doesn't seize up. Alright. That's a bit beyond trace. Let's bring our little frozen spatula into the mix. I've never seen it do that this fast before. That's new for me. Maybe next time, cut down on a little bit of the wine. Instead of using all wine, use water and wine. Excuse me, Aunt Shanna.
Well, you could use that for mass.
Get the last of this oil and hopefully it'll go in. Corner room now. Okay. Get this oil mixed in real good. Now, I was going to hot process this, but I'm not so sure about that now. I don't know if we'll be able to. It did turn this weird pumpkin color. Okay. So I think with this soap, we're just going to cold process it because it's kind of hardened up fast and I don't know how it's going to turn out. So we're not going to oven process this one, but I am going to go ahead and put in the activated charcoal. I was going to try to do a swirl, but it got too hard on me, so we're just going to mix it all in and do a wine activated charcoal kind of thing. It'll probably end up swirling all on its own, though, if I don't work it in all the way. It'll make a cool swirl. Alright. Now this is something I picked up at the Dollar Tree. You don't need to line it.
Oh, now I can smell it.
Yeah, you don't need to line this mold, this particular mold, because the soap just pops right out. You just have to peel it from the side a bit. So that makes it nice if you need a mold in a pinch, because you forgot. Well, we learned an important lesson today. Wine makes soap come to trace like immediately. At least that wine did.
Which, by the way, the brand we use is called Barefoot.
And it smells and tastes like the wine they give you in church.
Holy soap.
I think it would be blasphemous to use holy water and soap. I don't know, maybe we should ask Grandma. If anybody would know, it would be Grandma.
It's what you would use to wash your hands before blessing yourself.
Connor, I am recording a video. You are in trouble. Go to your room. Go to your room, please. Alright. There will be air bubbles in this because there is no way to get them all out. There will be a texture chop just because there's no other choice.
Be like Swiss soap.
So there we go. We're just gonna walk away from this at this point. I'm gonna leave it uncovered because the wine has a lot of sugar in it. And that may be why it seized up so much, because the wine had a lot of sugar in it. So we'll walk away from this. We'll let it sit.
And pray it turns out.
Yes. Pray to the soaping gods that our soap turns to soap. So we'll cut this later today or tomorrow, just depending on... Yeah, feel how hot it's getting already. That has way too much sugar in it. We can't cover this up at all. It'll volcano.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have to get a video of for Maureen.
If it volcanoes, I'm not going to get a video. I don't want it to volcano because then it like erupts and your soap's all messed up looking. So
yeah, but Maureen wanted the video.
I'm not volcanoing soap, so Aunt Maureen can have a video of soap exploding. If she wants to do that, she can explode the soap on her own.
But it's more fun. It'll get more likes and hits.
You're crazy. So if you wanted to make this volcano, you would cover it up and keep it hot, and then it would just kind of erupt in itself. And basically, it just makes a big poofy bubble and a mess that you have to clean up. It doesn't actually make a real cool volcano and an explosion. All right,
well, at least it'll be easier to clean up.
No, it won't. It'll be more difficult.
But you won't have to use the soap. You already got it there.
I love you, Aunt Shanna. Thank you once again for joining us at Recycling Mama Crafts. You can catch our videos here. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Looks like camouflage soap.
Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back. We're going to be cutting the soap now. And I want to cut this soap into 1-inch intervals. So I'm going to try to mark it out the best I can before I start cutting, so I know where to cut. This way I get an even bar with each one instead of just kind of eyeballing it willy-nilly.
Looks like that one came out soft too.
It's still soft because I did not cook it, and it's processed less than 24 hours. So it's going to be soft. The longer you let it set, the harder it's going to get. So then this we're going to make samples out of the rest of it. So we'll cut thinner slices towards the end here if I can see it. There. That way I got some samples and I got the soap. I need you to move over or my boobs are going to be right in the shot that you keep complaining about.
Although maybe that would get more hits.
Possibly. Now we're going to cut the soap and see what it looks like.
Of course, it might not be allowed on some sites.
Oh, wow. That kind of looks like a...
Looks like marble.
I was thinking that it looked more like a painting, one of the Starry Night painting. It looks really awesome.
Monet.
Yes.
Show me the Monet.
Connor, go in the other room now. Alright, getting this cut. And each slice is going to be a little different. That just looks so awesome. I love the way that swirled, even though we didn't have a whole lot of time to deal with it. It came out pretty cool looking. Get this cut up real quick and then we'll look at the handiwork. One of these days I'm going to make enough money to be able to buy one of those nifty soap cutters. But until then, my handy knife will have to do.
Or maybe you could get like a plastic card thing that you can slip in between. So it'll come out sliced. You know, like those brownie pans.
They make those. They're just expensive and I don't have the money for that. I'm trying to do this on a budget. It's just not cutting very nicely. The textured top is a neat look, but it makes it difficult when you're cutting freehand like this.
Maybe you should have just flipped it over.
It would have been sitting unevenly.
Oh.
So this is what we have. They all a little bit different of a pattern, but it has that really cool kind of swirl in there, and with the charcoal and the
Starry Night soap.
Yeah. I think that's what we'll call this, the Starry Night wine soap. Oh, it turned out so neat. I'll get these bars of soap cleaned up so they look really nice, and then we'll get them put up. And once they dry, it'll take 6 weeks for these to be able to be used on your skin. But once they're done and ready, we'll be able to sell these. So thank you for joining us. You can, like I said before, you can like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye!